Hey, Walt, don't you ever Hey, Walt, just for the record, bro. Don't you ever in your life tell me you ain't a store runner, nigga.
God damn, bro.
In your fucking life.
Can't tell my man's he a store runner.
No, he came to me and said he wasn't one. And I told
bro.
I know that, nigga. I didn't need him to tell me what he wasn't.
He was just making sure.
He just trying to make sure you knew what he was.
You come to me and tell me you ain't no lame ass nigga?
Yeah.
Store in 5 steps.
Hello. Can't everybody hear themselves?
Driving, bro. What store you got the shit from?
Big, you straight?
I'm good.
Hey, Jew. I'm trying to get your levels. Can I get something from you?
Yeah, hold on. These nuts.
Can I get something from you, Jew?
Yeah, let me make sure the right on the right. Hello, can you hear me? It's a lot of water in my ear. Can we dry this one out?
Hello.
Yeah, nigga, I'm good.
Dirty mouth ass.
What the fuck that meant?
My earrings, nigga. Just shut the fuck up, D.
Y'all voting today?
Ladae?
I said y'all voting.
Oh yeah, head. Kenny don't vote.
No.
I really need to start though.
You do, nigga. You bad parent.
What the fuck does a parent have to do with voting?
What do you think gonna happen when you get old and your ass needs some damn settlement checks and shit, and your ass?
I ain't gonna need no settlement checks. I'm taking all yours.
Nigga, when I got a lawyer that's gonna make
I don't care about your lawyer, bro. Didn't DJ say he a killer?
DJ say he
said he was gonna slap the shit out of her.
No, I said I would knock her out. I didn't say I would kill anyone.
I heard what you said when you said it. So don't try to go back on it now.
He ain't talking about that. He ain't talking about that lawyer anyway. But yeah, anyway. I got a lawyer that's gonna make sure my contract's good. I got a lawyer that's gonna make sure my contract's good. And anyway, Sweet already done slid me a contract anyway. So after I leave this show today, this will be my last show today, y'all.
Man,
I'm just
take that nigga with you, Sweet.
Hey, Sweet, this will be my last show today.
I swear to God, take him with you.
Man, listen, man, don't STG now, cause goddamn, look, I will get in the car and go, bro. Don't think I won't, bro.
What STG mean?
Don't swear to God.
Oh, really?
Where you from, bro?
Glenwood.
Nigga, they're from Macon, bro.
I
This
didn't
nigga,
know, bro.
you from Rome today, bro. You from Rome.
I didn't know.
Exit44.
What was y'all
Off the dome.
name? You used to
Eat out at the store. The Lil J. Kenny Love used to eat them J's out.
that you used to first work for when we was in school.
Tim Allen.
Yeah. They used to be out Bob.
Yep.
Kenny was fucking my hairline up so bad in school. In the beginning. You fucked it up in the beginning, bro.
I did.
You know you did. Nigga, claim your shit. He always do that. I did.
Like how long you allow him to keep fucking you up?
He only fucked it up like twice.
Okay.
He just had to learn.
He had to learn, but he got fired quick.
You gotta finish your head though, so he really just had to learn your head.
D, niggas like you gotta have hair. I'm just gonna leave that there, bro. I'm taking your ass out anytime you say something today. I'm getting on your ass and leave you alone. Bam, it's over with.
That's how you doing it?
I'm doing it just like that.
Well, I always thought D played football with us.
Man, D ain't played shit. He was a water girl. But see, they fucked up. You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone too. Sweet, that nigga was the water girl, bro.
Sweet.
Hey man, fuck that shit. Hey man, Kenny, what we got going on, man? Pop that shit out, man.
Hey, welcome to Exit44 where we talk about that bullshit. Man, I'm Kenny, man.
Kenny G in this motherfucker. You know what the G stand for?
No, I don't.
Come on, give it one G.
Gangster?
Glenwood.
Okay, my boy Sweet in that motherfucker, man.
Hey, man, we got two Sweet in the building.
That boy Sweet in the building.
Hey, man,
y'all know about
D in this bitch.
Hey.
Lil D in this motherfucker today.
Oh wow.
Lil D?
That Lil D.
This episode of Exit44 was brought to you by Cuts Barbershop. 1877 Counter Road, Decatur, GA 30032. The best goddamn barbershop in the land. If you need a haircut, a temp fade, a shape up, or anything, come on down to Cuts Barbershop. We got the best barbers in the city. I guarantee you that you'll leave out happy, looking way better than you did when you came in with your ugly ass.
Sweet, how you feel today, bro?
Hey, I feel good, man. I'm with my boys.
My brother.
Hey, man.
Yes, sir.
That's amazing. Sweet. What is happening, man? You are like a Glenwood phenomenon.
Nah, this nigga's worldwide.
Hey, man.
Worldwide, Sweet. You might have to change your name.
Hey, man. Y'all just look at Queens on ABC right now. It come on tonight.
Show enough.
Hey, man. That's all I need y'all to
You gotta have cable to get ABC?
No, man. That come on.
That's why they call him.
That's the free channel.
Shut up.
Sweet Worldwide. 2 Worldwide.
This nigga got a kick out of that, man.
This nigga just asked you gotta have cable and get ABC.
Oh shit.
ABC run the TV, don't it?
Yeah,
ABC run the network.
I mean Disney on ABC, NBC, ESPN.
Every channel you could think about.
For real, I ain't know that.
Disney
I don't watch
also.
TV. That's my problem. I don't watch TV.
You ain't on here to think though.
You gotta watch what you gonna be on, man.
Ooh, you said something then. So Kenny, y'all ain't gotta worry about that. You need to watch Midgets R Us and D. I think Waterboys already came out before. Fake ass football player.
I think you're thinking of Happy Gilmore.
That's it.
Yeah, my bad.
My nigga.
I ain't gonna correct you no more though.
Hey, to that man, that's some
Nigga said
bullshit,
Happy
bro.
Gilmore. That nigga was playing golf.
Yes, he definitely was playing golf. But he wore a hockey jersey.
He can really play.
Yeah.
This nigga can really play though.
You play hockey?
No, golf.
You been
I know-
East Lake
I know.
Meadows?
Nah, that's why I started off playing that.
Okay.
I was in East Lake Junior Golf Academy.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah,
That's hard. So where you playing now?
nowhere. Nigga, that shit is expensive, and it's a whole lot of ass kissing I ain't willing to do.
I know that right.
Gotcha.
I know that right.
Well, we just need to go ahead and throw a celebrity golf tournament at East Lake.
Hey, you talking about?
You could do Charlie Yates, the little small one. They'll let y'all. Man. They
Really?
fuck with niggas.
Where they at?
The one that's in the actual community.
Okay.
East Lake is the country club, and the small one's built for like.
Yeah, the community.
That boy Tito
boy
bullshit.
do
That nigga finna walk in and start a golf tournament.
He
And then motherfucker.
ain't even start a new business right here on the show.
Hey man, we got to.
Slide him the contract to let him know we get 60%.
Hey, we got to, man.
Before we get to starting these businesses,
Look,
man,
look.
I need you to answer some questions for
Let's
me.
do it, brother.
Hey,
So look,
Kenny.
first of all, what was your early life like, man? Growing up around here.
You know what I mean? Growing up, when I moved to Glenwood from Perry home, we first stayed with my cousin. I was just talking about this last night, actually. We first stayed with my cousin them. We stayed on Glenwood Ave first. We stayed on Glenwood Ave, and then my cousin them moved, and we moved with my cousin on Glenwood, and they were called Catalina. They called Victory Crossing now. Well, now they call Glenwood.
They call it Glenwood now?
Yeah, Glenwood now. And we was staying there until we got a place. You know what I mean? My mama, she ain't had no spot. So we was staying with my cousin. We finally got a spot in the apartments too. And then we moved over there. You know what I mean? And growing up, we had our shit. We ain't had no car growing up. So we walked everywhere.
Everywhere.
So that's just really how it was. You know what I mean? Walking around. You know what I mean? Catching the bus everywhere. Seeing a lot of shit when you're supposed to. You know what I mean?
At a young age.
At a young age.
You remember that cut right there behind Victor Crossing?
Oh, I
to the
sure
flea
remember
market. What y'all know about that?
Remember the cut? A lot of niggas got beat up in the cut. A lot of niggas got their first head in the cut.
Hey man, Jay's be out there. Kenny, you was out there before? Kenny love that cut, little nasty ass.
That when he got a virginity broke it.
Yeah, little nasty ass.
In the
You seen him on the video like that?
In the cut. Nah, for real.
That's crazy.
But
What elementary school you went to?
Snap finger.
NAB, ayy,
Snap finger.
NAB.
That what y'all used to do?
Hey, that,
What?
they use it. Hey,
Yeah, we was saying snapping with this shit.
Come on, child. Stop playing with us. Cause we snap a finger, we'll do your ass like that, boy.
Ass, boy.
Yeah, for real, my boy.
Yee your ass. Yee your.
You. What the fuck you thought, nigga? Stop playing.
That motherfucker.
They say the boy used to be going crazy at snap finger.
Shadow used to be going bananas ticking, man. I used to be in there with, see, you had to have a face card to get in there. I'm the young nigga, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, everybody, yeah. See, when you younger, they be like, you don't know nobody. Nigga, you don't know Too Sweet. Like, bitch, you got me fucked up. Nigga, I go in the bathroom with these niggas while they ticking. Nigga, I'm in there with my big brother them and everything. Nigga, like,
Yeah.
watch me. He said, well, you remember this one? Why you walking in my mud? Watch me hit the Elmer Fudd. Come on.
Hey, man.
Stop playing.
Hey, man. I mean, shit, that was like a rite of passage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to stay with whatever's going on.
Gotta be stamped in there.
Whatever. I was out here winning tick.
Hey man, you had to.
Couldn't nobody fuck with that man, boy.
Man, going crazy.
Couldn't nobody fuck with that man, man.
You had to. You gotta rise to the top.
Tick
And all
had some real nimble ankles though.
you do.
Huh?
Yeah,
He was skinny back then, though.
Yeah, I was skinny head.
Skinny.
Skinny head.
Same face. Your head was bigger head back then, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I had some big ass ears, boy.
Boy.
My ear was big head.
I used to think you hear everything. That's why I ain't never say shit.
Hey, boy.
That was hard.
That's why I got good grades.
Yeah,
Who's your favorite teacher? It's nothing.
Miss Crum. Miss Crum. She was my favorite. She was the most gangster teacher at Snapfinger. She used to always know about all the thug shit.
What grade you had her?
I had her 3 times, really. I had her 6th grade, 7th grade, and I had her.
He was fucking her.
And I had her 4th grade.
You were fucking okay.
She kept
'Cause y'all
picking me
went to
behind her
8th grade.
You was
class.
ahead of your time. You was
Y'all went to
hitting
8th grade. It's Snapfinger?
No, we went to 7.
I went to 7.
We went to 7.
Yeah.
That's Snapfinger.
Let me ask you that. You remember Miss Fulford?
Hell yeah, I remember Miss Fulford.
Chipper Jones' auntie. Mm-hmm. What the hell happened to her?
I don't know, man. She used to always be like, Chipper, that's my nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my nephew.
Number 10 play for Atlanta, man. Shout out to Atlanta Braves.
She was our
too.
art teacher, right?
Music.
Music.
She was music. Miss Shepherd, old lame
Miss
ass
Shepherd
with that
was the art
ugly ass
teacher.
fucking wig. I got my second action plan from her. You remember them action plans?
Yeah, action plan, man.
I remember the action.
You had to draw what you did wrong if you was in a lower grade,
Yeah.
and then
wow.
what you'll do better the next time. Then on the other one, you get older, you had to write it on there.
Right, what you did.
And they had a little action room right there beside the office.
Yes,
But you know
that.
that really helped though. Let me tell y'all how action plans help. Action plans taught you how to actually plan to do something better.
Oh
A
shit.
lot of niggas didn't think about that.
I wasn't thinking about.
I wasn't thinking about that shit at
I thought
all.
about the yellow paper that they gonna tell you to
They
take
tell you
home,
to
and
take
you
it home, right?
I'm thinking about getting my ass whooped. Fuck the action part.
Hey, that's how it was. You get the action from getting your action plan. Your mama gonna whoop your ass. That's
I got
the
my
action.
ass whooped on the first day of school.
What you do?
You know them little punk ass patrol officers.
Yeah,
I'm coming out to class.
Mm-hmm.
The patrol officer, she proceeds to goddamn.
She proceeds.
She proceeds to go, and then the other dude, the dude is standing in the hallway, and
That's my brother. Oh man, that's my brother. My right hand man right there, Jack.
Man, we got
came in the room with the food.
shout out to Parties Are Us. We got delivery,
Parties
but
Are Us.
yeah, man. The man say something like, standing on the silver line and blow a bubble and put your finger up. I told him, man, fuck you, bitch ass motherfucker. I would listen to Tupac. That's what I used to listen to with my mom before I go to school.
Gotcha.
So I use every word I heard. This nigga told on me, bro.
What the fuck he was supposed to do?
Just shut the fuck up and leave me the fuck alone.
A student?
Yes. It wasn't a teacher. It was a patrol officer. That's when I first ran into my first encounter with the law. And I always had problems with them too.
So what high school you went to, sweet?
Shit, that's a trick question.
Oh, shit. Elementary dropout?
Nah, man. But, cause, shit. So I started at Towers. Because our high schools went from 8th to 12th grade. Mm-hmm. And, so we were coming out of Snapfinger, and they was like, you got to choose what high school you want to go to. You either got Towers or you got Columbia. Columbia was sorry as hell when we was about to graduate.
They always been sorry.
They was
We ain't
sorry
gonna
as
sit here
hell.
and cat like,
You know what I mean?
Football, not basketball.
yo,
It
football.
was football.
They always been sorry.
It was football. You know what I mean? At the time, Towers had a better basketball team. They had a little thing going on and a little football team that was all right. So I chose to go to Towers. You know what I mean? Most of the people on my side of Glenwood, they were going to Towers. Everybody from Highland Drive and County Road, everybody else was going to Columbia. So I'm staying with my crew. But none of my partners went to Towers. Everybody went to Columbia.
Oh, shit. Broke your neck.
Broke my neck.
I done had no conversation about it.
You ain't had no. I just thought. I was like,
assumed.
the hood. Cause for us,
Bad left turn ass.
hey, look,
They went that way.
exactly. I mean, they made Columbia seem like it was more for the nerds and shit when we was making the decision. Cause they had magnet. You know what I mean? I was like, bro, I don't want to deal with that magnet shit no more. I just want to be everybody in the same shit. So chose to go to Towers. And then what a lot of people don't know, I guess because I tested so high, I got put in this program at Fernbank. And I went to Fernbank High School every day from 7 a.m. to after lunch.
What?
Yeah.
What the hell kind of program? They ain't tell us shit about it. No, you know what? I got an offer for that one time.
Yeah, I remember we talked about it.
Y'all nigga got left out.
So I really went to Fern Bank. Really, that was the only consistent I had in high school is going to Fern Bank. But every year I pretty much switched schools. So my 8th and 9th grade year, I went to Towers. My coaches, we went to the playoffs and stuff in football. Mm-hmm. My coaches, everybody was graduating, so they was deciding to leave. So they went to Redan, and I couldn't go that far. So my mom was like, "Shit, we know Coach Godfrey, so you can go to Southwest DeKalb." So I ended up going to Southwest DeKalb, but going over there, the school was so big that I didn't even get my schedule until like the end of September. And you know, back then we started school in August. So early August. So, you know, I ain't get my schedule to like September, almost October. So every day they just put me in the cafeteria, and then they took me to the gym. So that's all I did. By that time I got my schedule, I was just like, but I ain't going to class, I'm doing the same thing. So I started getting in trouble.
You was really in special education, my boy.
Hey, shit. My boy. Hey, that's probably why they couldn't find my schedule, my boy. Yeah. That's probably what it was. For real, boy.
Yeah. I always used to get us. They used to come pick me up in that little truck. It was a special. It was a special one.
Shit, my butt had hydraulics. What the hell you talking about? Shit, they had, man, what? Shit, Lord and everything.
They had tinted windows.
Shit, boy got that 10 on there.
Kenny don't even have to step up. Only walk straight in. And he walk straight in, that motherfucker low.
That's how easy killed your ass.
Hey, Jack. Hey, but for real, man.
So you went through 4.
Yeah, so I end up going to Southwest, and then left there, went back to Towers for a little bit, and then my coaches end up taking me to Stevenson. So I ended up going to Stevenson, playing over there, and then somebody snitched. Told him I stayed on Glenwood.
This nigga going through high school.
Exactly.
Goddamn shit.
Somebody snitched. So they told I stayed on Glenwood. And so I was like, well, shit, I'm just going back to Towers. Fuck it. And I went back to Towers like I was going to class and shit. And they were like, but you can't go to school here. They were like, the district changed. You got to go to Columbia.
Oh, y'all didn't have a choice.
Yeah, everybody
had no choice no more.
That shit divided, bro.
Bro, this man just really
on
went
the
to
other side of the street because he on the car wash side. Yeah, he had to go to Columbia.
Them Tower niggas be different anyway, though.
Them niggas different. All them Tower niggas different.
They are different.
They are different.
They are different. They built different.
They built.
They definitely built different.
Yes,
Tower niggas built different.
I think them niggas can get hit by a car, get up and keep going.
They show okay.
I believe so.
I believe them niggas will bend the car. them niggas different, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
That was too hard.
Them niggas different, bro.
Hey, them niggas different, bro. So yeah, I ended up at Columbia, man, and shit. It actually turned out alright, man. Actually, like Columbia though, man.
Dude, everybody was there.
Everybody was there. The whole crew, the whole.
It was good reuniting.
Yeah, but I was trying to stay low key, so I wouldn't tell the nigga my name was too sweet. I was just like, shit, yeah. Like, what's your name? Shit, I don't know. I was making shit up. Nigga, somebody in class was like, "But that's too sweet, bro." I know that nigga. That's that nigga too sweet. And then by the time lunch came, all the girls were like, too sweet, too sweet. I was like, fuck.
He here.
Yeah, I mean this motherfucker.
Why you want to stay low key?
My boy like Johnny Bravo.
Man, I ain't really. I think at that point in time, bro, like, well, after our 11th grade year, I think going to our senior year, I just kind of, I don't know. I felt like I wasn't ready to graduate. Right, I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I should have probably. What year you graduate, Kenny?
05.
All right, I should have probably graduated with Kenny then. Right, I was 16. You know what I mean, going to my senior year. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Me too. I would too.
So I was 16. You know,
not inches, bro. He talking about age. Little man.
Man, tell me about that.
So you graduated at 16 or 17?
16.
Damn, what the fuck you do after that?
So I was playing. So you got to think, I've been playing varsity football since I was like 12, 13. Nigga don't even know my age, you know what I mean? So, but I'm just playing, you know what I mean? From day one. So really, like, I would tell the nigga, like, hell no. When I started thinking about it, like, I'm going to college. man, these niggas be 19 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nigga
20
be
years
19
old.
in high school.
And no somebody fresh. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So I started really thinking about like, bro, I ain't ready. And then I just started seeing how like my senior year, like how just people were just, I don't know, everybody was kind of lost. You know what I mean? So I started just kind of hanging by myself. And, you know what I mean? I was just hanging with really one person, Juwan. You know what I mean? That was the only person that I was really kind of hanging with my senior year. And every time I sat at the table by myself, everybody come sit at the table. I was trying to really be antisocial in a motherfucker, but they wouldn't let me at all. So, but yeah, Columbia was like a family, man. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
I ain't realized it. You know what I mean? If I can go back, I would have been like probably more active with motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
With people, because you was in what all sports were you in?
I ran track, played baseball. I probably the only nigga that was able to do baseball and track at the same time. Football.
Yeah, they doing the same time.
Exactly. Football and basketball. So played the four black sports. You know what I mean? You want all the options.
My boy play all the nigga sports.
I got to. I'm from the hood.
Nigger.
Hey, Negro.
That damn nigger play everything. That's the same nigger that was just running over there. How did he get here? That's what they probably
So
saying.
you did all them sports. I heard you was a hell of a skater too, though.
Oh yeah, that was probably the best sport I was. That skate.
You can skate better than judo?
Nah. Sweet, hard, but nah.
You
You gotta think, bro.
I'm way better than Juju. I was the first nigga with a skate crew.
Skate crew, but
I was,
Yeah.
I was the leader of the skate crew.
You the
Sweet
leader
was
of the
hard.
skate
You gotta
crew,
think.
bro.
But okay, that nigga, get what? I was with them niggas.
I don't remember that.
Now I'm saying I can skate like a motherfucker. You still think you can skate?
I can skate. I still
You
skate.
still think you can fuck with me on skate?
I still skate.
You think you can fuck with me?
I
now?
still
He
be
better than you.
No, that he answered the question.
Hey, yeah.
You still think you can fuck with me?
Yeah.
Let's place a bet.
We can
I
ride. We
can't
gonna
wait
get
to
that
see this
motherfucker.
Let's do a bet.
We gonna do the bet.
Well, how much we bet?
Me and my brother.
$100, $200.
What y'all racing or y'all just doing style?
No, we just doing style.
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah, we got
Bet.
Ooh.
And I just got them boot skates, them Rydales with the fur
Ooh,
coming
with the
down.
fur
Stop
coming
playing
down.
with me.
Ooh.
And Jim went skating the other day.
Nigga,
Stop playing.
I still got my career.
I got-
my shit. So,
I got
my
some-
shit so broke in, nigga. I'm gonna break your neck, nigga.
Nigga. oh, shit.
Kenny, my bad. I forgot. Before we go too further, I forgot. My bad. Bought y'all niggas something, man. A little gift card so y'all can buy some more. Y'all can buy some more supplies for the
Nigga,
for the
this
podcast,
nigga
man.
What he say?
You know what I mean? I appreciate all day.
He ain't gonna
man.
give us shit, dude. He gonna spend that shit on his family, bro. This
man.
little kid ain't gonna give us nothing.
Y'all buy some more shit for the podcast, man.
Sweet, let me know how much on there so I can make sure he's spending it right, bro.
I'ma fuck it up.
I know he gonna. He keep on promising us stuff. I believe D in on it because D never say that. Look at him.
Don't worry.
I might just get that motherfucker the D.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got him.
Most definitely, man.
Man, I appreciate that, my brother.
All good, man. We gotta goddamn keep helping each other, man.
See?
Shit, we always.
That's why you.
Hey, man. That's the only way we
Nah,
make
for
it.
real.
Yeah.
I don't
why
think you get tired.
Nah, man. Not with this. Not with us, man. Because we gotta push the culture forward. We gotta push each other forward. Because you gotta think, you know, I always figure, like, I don't know. I was telling somebody the other day, too, like, my mama, the one thing she did instill in me that I felt like I was special. You know what I mean? Like when I was growing, like even when I hit kindergarten, I felt like it was a reason. Like my teachers called me too sweet. They never called me my real name. You know what I mean? From even at graduation. So it was always something where I had that rapport with teachers and stuff. But I always felt like my friends didn't feel the same. You know what I mean? I felt like my friends didn't know they were special. They knew they might have talent, but I don't think they knew they were special. Because a lot of my friends, you know, we come from this shit. So a lot of them got abused, you know what I mean, going through a lot of shit. So
Yeah.
I always wanted to make sure
I got a question. You got siblings?
I do, but I grew up by myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I grew up by myself. My siblings was already, like my sister went to Columbian Towers too, you know what I mean? But she was like, 9 years older than me?
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? And my brother, they was like 14 years older.
Okay.
So everybody was at the house. You know what I mean? It was just really me, the last Mohican. You know what I mean? So I always wanted to like push my friends into like position. You know what I mean?
Who's your most talented friend?
Rara, probably.
Shout out that boy Raw.
Okay,
Really, I would say the most talented. I had 3 friends that was super talented. One was Stantrell Smith, who played baseball. He was a draft pick to the Angels. Came out of Towers.
Y'all still tight?
Yeah, we still cool.
Say that nigga sent some money.
We had
Fuck it.
DeMarcus Smith, which everybody in the hood know as Dad. Dad was probably the most raw talented athlete I ever met in my life. Like
to this day.
Like Dad would have been what Frank Gore was in NFL. Like he was that aggressive, that talented, and he was faster than me, right? And I was known from being fast. You know what I mean? Since I hit kindergarten. But Dad was always faster than me since we got to school, and I could never do nothing to beat him. But once we got to 8th grade, after 8th grade, I mean, he chose the streets. So I always talk about that. You know what I mean? Like just the decision making. You know what I mean? One decision, take one person here. One decision, take one person here. And shit, that's how we end up.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
He would have got all the scholarships. I felt like he would have got everything. He would get scholarship offers like 8th grade before it was even popular.
Damn.
Yeah, niggas.
I hate this shit sometimes,
Exactly.
man. The street goddamn, the streets will get
Suck you in.
Yeah, the streets will get you right before the good stuff, dude, man. But it's difficult to move forward sometimes because you come from it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think 15, 16 years of the street shit, and then you right there at the edge of becoming something different or going out to see something different. And them 15, 16 years will take a hold of you. Just be like, fuck it, I'm just stay here.
Yeah. A lot of
You know
people
what I'm saying? This shit, I don't know what this is, but I know what this is.
True.
And you stay here and fuck up because you could have went over there and tried something and been something different.
And it take foresight. You know what I mean? It take foresight, and it take not being afraid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To be different. You know what I mean? Like it just take like, look, we bigger than this, right? So we can accomplish anything. Like any of y'all could have told me when we were little, y'all wanted to do whatever, and I would have tried to find a way to let y'all do it. You know what I mean? Like that's just what it was. I would have made a way. You know what I mean? I would have been at home in my book figuring out, all right, this nigga,
how
he gonna be, this how we gonna do it.
This episode was brought to you by Cuts Barbershop, 1877 County Road, Decatur, GA 30032. If you need a haircut, you in the Decatur area, come down there and get you one of the best goddamn haircuts you done ever had in your life. We got all kind of barbers. They ready for anything. You might even get on the Instagram page, man. Yeah, you. All right, so hold on. I'm sorry, bro. So you was instrumental in a lot of artists from the East Side, and you just said Rara's name, right?
Mm-hmm.
How was that back then coming up with Rara and SOSO Def and
Scrap,
you know what I'm saying? Like Scrap. Like what was that like?
I think at the time we didn't know what it was like. We just knew that, like, we knew we was always popular. So to us, it was like just regular. It was just regular to be like, niggas, it was the same niggas. Like, we hang together, we go to the club together, we skate together, we go to the movies together. It was the same shit. But I think two things. Two things happened simultaneously. And that was so the Glenwood Hardheads, the team from East Lake Meadow, had a song called "We Some Head Busters," which they performed. Mm-hmm. And somehow, I don't know if they was friends with Scrappy. I'm not gonna get into all that, but Scrappy ended up getting a song from them, and Scrappy had "We Some Head Busters," and same time, Rara made "I'm Hot."
That shit was the hardest shit on. That shit still the hardest.
Right. So it was two young kids from the East Side, pretty much at the same time, that were both getting signed. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And just so happened, you know, Scrappy ran track with me. You know what I mean? Rara's fucking third cousin, whatever. And you know, that's just what it was. So being instrumental in both sides, it was like cool, but I was more to, you know, I'm going to my family side. You know what I mean? I'm going to this the nigga that's sleeping in the next bed to me. You know what I mean?
Team.
Yeah. So it's like that. And, you know, signing that deal changed everything because it made everybody seem like it made everything seem like it was possible. Like he was the first one with the dream. He was the first one with a dream that I can say like, all right, we got that done.
He executed.
You know what I mean? He executed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the key. You know what I mean? Like I tell the nigga like the difference between us being good and great is just execution. It's nothing else. You know what I mean? Like that's the only difference from being good to great. You know what I mean? It's the people that execute at a high level, they become great. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that Rara was good at doing was executing. But you know, we were the first one with a access granted in Atlanta, just everything. And, you know, we had a full rollout for Rara, but it stopped. So we did all these videos, did everything. And what happened was D4L franchise boys actually came out with Snap Music. So
that lean with it, rock with it.
exactly. Shit. So say it was August. Say Raw was supposed to come out August the 19th. Snap Music hit in July. They shot franchise video probably like a week before August 19th, and franchise video ended up coming out first.
Ooh.
Shit.
It stopped the whole momentum.
Hell yeah.
Of what was gonna happen with Raw, because technically he was the only
nigga.
He was JD's first artist from Atlanta, like first rapper from Atlanta. That he
first street artist from here.
Yeah, that he had.
East side.
So he was gonna put a lot behind him, but you got to go with the wave. And Snap Music came out.
Oh my God, them niggas hit like a tidal wave.
I ain't gonna lie, they did.
Tidal wave.
Everything was goddamn bubblicious bubble gum. You want that hot dog? Add some chili to it. And some French fries.
They had white tea, you know.
Yeah.
Black tea and you know
all that shit.
All that shit. So that just took, and that changed everything. You know what I mean? That really changed the music trajectory for Atlanta, period. Because you had crunk music, you had Snap Music going at the same time, and after that, it just really changed the beat making and everything, man. But 2 years later, Rod decided, you know, he said he just didn't want to wait no more. You're like, man, I don't want to wait. You know, I need to do something else because I don't know whenever I'm gonna get my turn again. You know what I mean? It might take a long time to get back in rotation. So he decided, he asked JD to get him out of contract. So that when JD didn't want to, he didn't want to, and I was still working at the label. So it was just like, you know, I don't want you to go or nothing like that, but hey, you got to make a decision that's best for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that what happened. He ended up deciding to leave like a few years later.
Damn. That's how that shit work.
Uh-huh.
Because JD could have just been like, nah, you know, you owe me some money, you know what I mean, or whatever. He didn't do that, though. He was like, nah, I really like you and I believe in you. It's just the timing is, you probably won't be out for a few more years. You know what I mean? Just being honest.
It's hard for him to focus on you when the goddamn tidal wave over.
That tidal wave.
It ain't nothing personal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's still a business at the end of the day. So the bills got to get paid.
Right.
But this showed me it's gonna make money. And you goddamn just got the possibility
of making money.
But this done came.
Yeah. But then what it is, hit like, I think it ended up going to like 44. He had What It Is. It ended up going like 44 on Billboard. You know what I mean? It just that Snap Music was too big, man. Snap Music was too big.
Everybody love a dance.
Exactly. Franchise went crazy. Franchise I think they like one of the top selling groups all time.
Really?
Yeah, they like rap groups. You know what I mean? I think now, you know, the Migos, whatever, but I think they still like number 2 or 3. You know what I mean? Like they had like 3 top 10 hits. You know what I mean? Like Franchise did a lot. So it's hard to be on a label with somebody doing like that, you know, at that time.
Yeah.
And yeah, so.
My boy shook back though. Rara shook back and
he shook back and did his thing.
Did the independent thing.
I
feel like he found himself.
Fresh is for Bow Wow.
Yeah, he did Fresh on Miz. Yeah. But like even the whole thing, like Young Fly and Flashy, we came up with Young Fly and Flashy for JD. Volume 1, Volume 2. He got at the time he got T and Dirt, and I think it was T Dirt. It might have been just Raw, T and Dirt on that song, but they was on the album and stuff. You know what I mean? They still get a little money off of that, little publishing and stuff. You know,
that's crazy. Ain't that dope?
Hey, yeah! Shout out my boy T-Rock.
Yeah, T-Rock, Mr. Clean,
the money Clean, go get her.
Hey man, you better stay away if you a bust ass nigga.
So look, let me ask you a question. So how do you look at life? You know what I'm saying? Like, because to me, it's like you always have a positive outlook, a strong mentality, and you always pushing forward. So how you look at life, bro?
Man, I really look at life like life is literally what you make it. You either make it or take it, right? It's either one or the other. Like, you can actually create whatever you want. You know what I mean? I don't see like there's no possibilities that is no possibilities, right? Everything.
Hold on, hit me with that again.
There's no way, there's no possibilities that is no possibilities.
There's no possibilities that is no possibilities.
Right. Everything is possible. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter what you say. Like, you could tell me today that I'm just gonna go empty trash, right? You say I'm just gonna empty trash. You can go empty trash every day and brand it right, where people support you and will help you get a dump truck and will help you start a whole business. You know what I mean? Like, you can have a following just for cleaning up. You know what I mean? Like, anything you do, you can have a following for. You know what I mean? It only take you putting a positive light on it and marketing it and branding it the right way.
I want to get $1,000 from everybody today. So I think we can start here. And I think that I'm not going to start with this young man because he looks kind of mean. So I'm going to go.
Kenny got you.
Okay. Hey, that nigga said, Kenny got you.
Kenny got you. You know what I mean? But everything's possible, man. I mean, I just seen it. You know what I mean? Like, I think when you grow up in Atlanta, it's one of the best places to grow up as a black man because you get to see the drug dealers that doing good that look like you. You get to see the teachers that's doing good look like you. You get to see the politicians that are doing good that look like you. And you see the athletes that's doing good. You know what I mean? So really, it's all angles. A lot of, like, just traveling the world, you don't see that everywhere. Nah. You know what I mean? Like, it might be one or the other. You know what I mean? But it's not like every industry you can make it. You know what I mean? And see somebody black in your neighborhood that made it. So that really what gave me extra confidence of like, nah, bro, like, we could do whatever. Like, I ain't even let Rara them smoke when we grew up. Like, none of my friends smoke, bro. I made sure that. Like, I told them, like, bro, we not smoking, bro. It's no reason. Like, until y'all find a reason to smoke, bro, it's no reason. We not gonna do shit that is not needed. It was just extracurricular. Like, it's not needed, bro. We need to be doing something else. Y'all need to go to football practice. Y'all need to do this. Y'all need to rap. Y'all need to do whatever. But smoking it was no need for it. So none of my friends really smoked until I went to college. Since I was the oldest one. So none of them niggas smoked till I went to college.
I was using your influence.
Yeah. But I was trying to do it for the positive reason. You know what I mean? Because I knew all them niggas was special. I knew these niggas was special, bro. Like, I really, like, it was nothing in the world I went to. Like, my mama used to get mad. I used to go to bat for them. Like, T and Zeke and Rara and Ty, like, all of them. Like, I go to bat, like, no, they ain't doing that. They gonna do this. You know what I mean? Like, I had their life planned out in my head. Like, how them niggas gonna do this, bro? I know they got it in them. You know what I mean? But, you know, you can't press niggas to do it. You know what I mean?
They gotta want it for themselves.
They gotta want it for themselves. They gotta see it for themselves, though. You know what I mean? They gotta see it for themselves.
So, what was it like, or how did you connect with Omari?
Omari Hardwick. Oh, all right. So
my man Ghost.
Ghost, man.
Why they kill Ghost? Why they kill my dog, man?
Man, they knocked him off, man.
That was fucked
That
up.
shit was fucked up.
That shit was real fucked up.
I felt some type of way.
I really wanted to go slap the shit out of Tyreek. And if I see him, Tyreek, you still Tyreek. I don't give a fuck what you doing. Nah,
That's some good acting right there.
Yeah, he damn good.
Michael Rainey Jr., he doing real good, man. Y'all seen, he got a lot of good roles, man. Y'all seen him, he done did a lot of good stuff, man. I like Michael Rainey, man.
He hard.
Yeah, he real hard.
How old is he?
He just turned 21.
Damn. Boy, that boy got a bright ass motherfucking future on him, boy.
Yeah, he just turned 21. But so I was running my nonprofit here. So I got a nonprofit called On Track Georgia.
Oh, my little girl on your team.
Exactly.
Shout out to Lun Lun.
So Lun, what's up? So I had an after school program, summer camp, charter school and everything. So I was running that full time, and one of my partners came to me. Well, I was in New York, first time working on some TV stuff. I was trying to, for somebody else that went to Columbia, actually. They had a idea to do a cooking show, so I wanted to go help them do this cooking show. So I was in New York with them, trying to get that cooking show off the ground, which it actually happened. They on like season 4 now.
That's hard.
Who is it?
Cartier.
Cartier. Oh yeah, she do got a cooking.
Yeah.
Hey,
Cartier
what's
from
up,
New Orleans?
girl?
Cartier Brown. She
Cartier
from
Brown.
Cartier Brown?
Yeah, so she from
Shout out to Cartier.
Charleston, South Carolina. Yeah, Charleston.
She cook.
Yeah, she a great cook, man. Great cook. You know what I mean?
damn
Season
sure do
4.
Cartier.
Season 4.
That hard.
And they on season 4.
Yeah, and on season 4.
Shit, getting them bags.
Yeah, man. So she was doing her thing and stuff. So we had an event at my sister's house. And so while we was up there, I went to the studio to check on the studio. They had just opened up a studio. And they end up well, just like it was nothing going on at the studio, everything was going bad, and I kind of got everything in order that week. So my business partner then was like, "Look, we know why everything going wrong, you know what I mean, and it's because you ain't here, you know what I mean. Like you the one who actually organized everything." And so they offered me a job. They offered me a position, paid me a good salary, moving everything. So I ended up moving to New York. While I was in New York. A few months later, I did some contracts with like her. We did her whole first album there. Davies, Remy Ma, and all of them. And so Davies and Omari are friends. So he was coming to the studio. And then one night he came by himself, and it was just me and him. And we was just talking, and he was like, "Where you from?" And I was like, "I'm from the same place you from. Like, I'm from Decatur. You know what I mean? Like, I'm from the east side." And we were just talking about that, and just so happened, he stayed right. Oh, he can skate too.
Man, tell bro,
he can skate too.
Put him, bet it up. Shit,
he can skate too. You know what I mean? So he stayed right behind Golden Glide. He literally stayed in the house behind, like you go through the cut. He stayed right there.
Damn.
So so he supposed to went to Southwest DeKalb. He ended up going to Marist, but his coach at Marist was my track coach. So his coach was my track coach. And so we just had that whole vibe or whatever. And then like a few months of working, one day he was like, "Look, I want you to be on my management team." And I was like, "For what?" He was like, "I just like the way you carry yourself, you know what I mean, how you handle people, you know what I mean, how you deal with like the people that work for you. You always like coming up with strategies, things like that." And he was like, "Man, I just really want you on my team." And I was like, "Nah, I don't know." I like, "Well, you ghost, nigga. Like, you ghost. What I'm gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to do this and get back to Atlanta." So he ended up talking about it, and I ended up joining his management team. And he had some big heavy hitters. I ain't gonna really say their names, but he had some big heavy hitters on his team. And just so happened we did this one man show. And I wasn't even like a main producer of the show. I was just there to like for support, you know what I mean, help. But I was there every day. And I was just, you know, whatever they needed, you know, filling in, whatever. And by the end of the show, he had fired everybody. And he only kept me.
That whole
Damn.
So that's just how our relationship like kind of went, you know what I mean? And yeah, man. So been managing him, working on his team for like, I guess like 4 years now.
That's hard.
That's hard, bro.
Decatur hard, bro. We the shit.
It's something in the water. I keep telling people it's something in the water. It's not everywhere. It's right. It's right here. It's something about over here.
It is.
It's some shit be coming through here, boy.
Yeah, they tried to poison us, but you know we mutated like Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, bro. Drinking out the water hoses. The water hoses on Glenwood. That's what it is.
We mutated.
Damn water hoses.
The water.
We mutated like Ninja Turtles, man.
And that damn Kool-Aid. I know I drunk a lot of that shit.
So look, how do you keep your business in order? See, you got your foundations, your management, you know, organizing. How do you keep all that balanced? Especially since, you know, you're married and
hey, look, I ain't married yet. I get married though, April 2nd, 2022. I definitely get married.
For real, congratulations, bro.
Thank you. Shout out to my fiance. But
married life.
You
gotta come over to the other side, bro.
Don't talk to me. Keep going.
See what I'm saying?
Shout out to her, man. But yeah, man, I think really, man, it's the balance of like, it's the same thing, organization. You know what I mean? Like, all right, so I learned this when we had the studio, so we ended up building like 3 studios, and New York was the last one. That's when I moved up. But my partner, who I work with, he was making like $18 million a year.
What's it? Tell him shit. He coming to skating too, goddamn.
Right. So he was making $18 million a year, and for me, that's an anomaly. I'm like, I ain't never been this close to somebody make this much money, right? And I'm like, all right. And this guy was like, he was top of the line. No lie. Like when I moved to New York, I told him I need to rent my house out. I was like, I need to rent my house out so I can make some extra money. And I was like, but I'm going to need a house to stay when I come back to Atlanta. He was so cool. He went and bought a $5.5 million house in Buckhead and gave it to me. And was like, you just keep it until I'm ready to move in a few years.
Well, shit. So
and I was just like,
somebody playing, that's a different type of play.
And I was just like,
yes, it is.
And I was really like, I was really shocked and scared. Like, I was like, I used to wake up in the house and be like, bro, this is crazy.
Is the house stolen?
I'm like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? But he taught me one thing. He was like, you know, he got this thing called morning meetings. And he was like, you know, one of the most important things to do is to get your mornings together. He said, if you can win your morning, you can win the day. And I ain't understand that until I like really got into it. But he really broke it down where like, it's like, say you got to go to work. You got to be at work at 8 o'clock, right? You know, it take 30 minutes to get to work. So you got to be probably at 7. You know what I mean? It take about 30 minutes for you to get dressed. Get out the house at 7:30, get at 8. So he like, you got to work. You got to wake up 2 hours before you're needed in the world. So you got to give yourself 2 hours just for yourself. Mm-hmm. So you owe yourself 2 hours. So you got to pay yourself 2 hours every day. So when you wake up 2 hours. It don't matter what you do. If you're planning, if you're doing something like working out, if you're doing something mental or doing whatever, like praying or whatever you got to do, but you owe yourself to pour into yourself and your goals. Your goals, not your job goals, nothing, but your physical goals, your mental goals, spiritual goals, whatever. You owe yourself. Pay yourself in 2 hours every day. And that way, no matter what happened during the day, you get to control the energy. You see what I'm saying? Because you already done got so grounded in the energy that any room that you go into, you actually providing the energy. You're not accepting the energy that comes to you. Because like if you wake up and you rushing to work, you already hectic. You already like, oh my God. And then somebody say something, the first person say something crazy, you at work, you just really absorb everything. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what that like, cause he just get on my fucking nerves, bro.
That because
like,
he ain't
in the morning time when I look at him, I get sick.
Yeah, and he only know what I feel like. But my thing be, I like to be on that. I be up. Right. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get up, let go.
Yeah.
Let go.
But see, in your field too, you need that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You actually gotta.
I'm sativa.
You got to bring that every day.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You got to bring that every day. Like you actually need that to to be. I mean, shit. Look at Chris Tucker. He from outside.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like
Tuck.
all these people, like you had that same thing in you, bro.
Yeah.
Like I seen you on stage in New York. I seen you done hit the big stages.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
for sure. Shout out
You know?
to everybody.
Exactly. Shout out to everybody who made that happen, and then he making his own thing happen. You know what I mean?
sure.
So, you know, and it take you to ground yourself in your own energy, so you can, you know, do what you got to do. You know what I mean? You can't be sad as hell. You know what I mean? Trying to make other people laugh. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you got to kind of get your.
That's why I don't like being around bad energy. It be like, bro, go on with all that.
Yeah, bad energy. It's just
hate
sticky,
that.
bro. It's sticky.
Yeah, but that's it. Like you ground yourself and then you plan out your day. You know what I mean? I try to plan out like, all right, this is what we got to do. These the points I got to hit, and then this is what we got to accomplish for the day. And I kind of do that because right now, like, I got. I'm the director of the Harlem Film Festival in New York. I have an app called Credit Rich that helps millennials save money by using their loose change and then paying their debts.
That's dope.
That's hard.
We have another app called Wave, which is view backwards. It's basically help celebrities monetize their following. Then I just did a deal that we still working out the deals on the logistics on, but it's a cannabis dispensary in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Shit.
That we finalizing. And then I got my management company. I opened up a trucking logistics company, so I bought like 5 trucks.
So is there anything that you can't do?
He just signed me while y'all slept on my ass. So were you ready to get up out of this motherfucking bag?
Right. We out. We out.
Shit.
No, bro, but it ain't nothing. But like I said, it's all about the team, right? So if we all team and you like, all right, look, bro, we got this great investment. We break it down, you know what I mean? Everything makes sense. We run the company together to get so far, and then you run it on your own. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't know, you will never see, like, everybody get confused about they saying like millionaires need 7 streams of income, but they don't realize that they're not staying in those fields neither.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, they build the fields and they continue to like build this company, do this, and then they grow and then they go. You know what I mean? And that's how you do it. You know what I mean? Everything, like, you partner with people. Like, that's why you can't work alone. Like, you can't be successful.
Ain't no one man team.
It ain't no one man team.
No such thing.
It's a one man loser. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
So, like, you got to be, it's big team, little I.
How you pick your team?
Really, man, putting them through the fire.
That you
know,
got to go through something to get
You
something.
you gotta like go through the bad shit with them. You know what I mean? Like, it's even like in relationships. You know what I mean? Like, I got a rule, like a 1-year rule. You know what I mean? That I implemented in my relationships. Period. Like, I won't date a girl until I knew them for 1 year in my life. Just because I feel like where I'm from, you know, we all from the same place. So, like, niggas get set up in 6 months. You know what I mean?
6 hours.
They're late, but they'll nigga lay on you.
Oh,
See
yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
That nigga lay on you if you work some. You know what I mean? They'll lay on you to the right moment. And anybody can do that. You know what I mean? In any aspect, in relationships and family, anything. So, you know what I mean? You got to let them go through all 4 seasons to really see, you know what I mean, who they are as a person. And that's kind of how I build my teams. Like, let them go through shit and see how they think about the outcome. You know what I mean? How they get out of their own problems before we even go in business. You know what I mean? Because you want to see their mind frame. Are they a good planner? Or are they good at this? Or are they
work
good at
ethic,
that?
everything.
They work ethic. You know what I mean? Or do they bring negativity to every situation? You know what I mean? So you got to kind of think about all that kind of stuff, and then you build your team from there. You know what I mean? And I always try to build a team with everybody who's smarter than me. So if I'm working with people, they smarter than me.
We got to get rid of the goddamn. Well, you got to go too, bro.
Oh, man.
This is gonna be me and this bitch, man. I gotta build a team who's smarter than me. Shit, I'm in trouble, goddamn.
Hey, man, you got to, bro. You got to. And people who are really good at just what they do. You know what I mean? They ain't got to do, like, a quarterback ain't got to catch the ball. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Maybe put people in a position they good at.
They just do what you good at.
Do what they good
and
at.
y'all build. You know what I mean? Like, I found somebody really good at, like, business. So I don't do no business without him. You know what I mean? Like, he does all logistics. You know what I mean? Like, he makes sure every detail is straight. You get somebody really good at finances, you know what I mean? And that's who you just stick with in everything.
That's hard.
And y'all just keep jumping
and tapping in
different industries.
That's hard.
You know what I mean? And that's it.
That is
hard.
dope. That's dope, bro. That's dope.
But what y'all got going on, man? Like, what y'all got going on is the same thing. Y'all got a all-star team, you know what I mean? Different perspectives, you know what I mean? The silent killer. You know what
That's
I mean?
all he is, a motherfucking killer.
I just be chilling, bro.
Man, we went to some nursing home the other damn day, and
I've never been to a nursing home in my life.
that's what I wanted him to say. He passed the test. I'm putting him through the test because you ain't gonna tell on yourself.
Yeah, so, gotcha.
Obviously, he a lying sack of shit. And this is what I got to deal with.
But yeah, man. So how did this come about though? Let me ask y'all a question. How did this come about? And what's the significance of Exit44?
The significance of Exit44.
He asked how it come about first.
I love to say is where we talk about bullshit, because bullshit can be literally anything. But it's a flip side to that coin. People go through bullshit because it's light on the other side. You know what I'm saying? So I like talking about bullshit to get cut through.
Yeah.
To get to the light on the other side of your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody that ever went through something extremely tough or talked about something extremely tough and then come out of it and have learned something and didn't learn anything, rather.
Nah, you definitely,
know what I'm saying?
You're definitely right. Good.
Yeah, so that was kind of the vision on it. And Juju, pure bullshit, Big D, pure bullshit. But they super intelligent. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I found when I was thinking about it in my head, I was like, I know I had to get Big D because Big D was talking about doing a podcast. This other nigga one time. But I was like, fuck that. They can do that shit, but I need him.
Yeah.
I always had it in the back of my head.
Yeah.
And then Juju was going through things with his career. And I was hands on right beside him, seeing what he had going on. And to be honest with you, he just came to me like, hey, bro, like I need something to do. And I wanted to do a podcast or something. And I was like, for real, bro. And basically, when he sat down with me that day and talked to me, I was like, fuck it. Let's put this shit together. Gotcha. So I immediately called him, and we just been trying ever since.
Nah, that's dope, bro. I love y'all energy, though.
I'm gonna tell you the real story.
What's the one?
I told Kenny, if I'm not a millionaire by next year, you're gonna die today.
I believe he did say he did say that
told him
too.
he was gonna die today.
But y'all know it's really, really easy to be a millionaire, right?
Yeah, that's what he said. So that's why he said he wanted to live. So I let him live.
Hey, what's up? This is X44 podcast. This episode is sponsored by
Owners District Management. You can find us at www.ownersdistrict.com and Owners District on Instagram. OD.
So how to become a millionaire again?
All right, so the quickest way that I know how to become a millionaire. So y'all can do this right now, right? So what's the most money y'all done had at one time?
70,000.
110.
200.
All right. So all y'all should have been a millionaire already, right?
Time the fuck out. Damn.
Because you don't really need that much, right? You can become a millionaire with $30,000, right? So the way you do it, right? You go get a FHA loan, right? On the FHA loan, you can get up to 5 units on the property, right? And you can get up to $1 million on the FHA loan, right? You only got to put down 3%. Right, so if you get $1 million property, you only got to put down 3%, right? So as soon as you close that, right, you automatically a millionaire. Your net worth is automatically $1 million, right? Mm-hmm. So each one of y'all could have already been a millionaire, right? You take that property, you get your tenants in there, you let it stay for like 8 months, then you go back to the bank and you tell them, hey, look, I got my tenants. These are, you see the payments coming in every month. Now you go refinance it, right? Now you finna go get another property, right? So now your net worth done jumped up another $1 million if you went and got another $1 million property or whatever, right? Then, you do commercial real estate or whatever. That's the easiest. Like, people don't realize commercial real estate is easier than
residential,
right?
For sure.
because the only thing you need is the capital. You don't really need the credit line. You don't need
all that paperwork shit.
You don't need all that. You just need the capital. So you need 30%. They want to see 30% of whatever you're buying in your account.
That's it?
That's it.
So you telling me a commercial property, you can get, what's the average commercial property running in
Atlanta?
Yeah. They say it's high as hell.
And that could be higher. You know what I mean? But you can go buy a building right here off of County Road or whatever. And
they want some M's from that shit though.
I don't think all of them gonna be some M's.
Hey, that's another reason why we doing this shit, cause I want to buy all this shit.
And you can.
Not for real.
You can. And I got like people, like I definitely know people who actually help people who don't have the capital. Mm-hmm. They actually, if you got the right business plan though, you got to have your shit in order. But they'll put up the capital just so you can get the business and you pay them back. You know what I mean? Like it's people out there that definitely help us.
What if you had a capital but you can't find a business, like the buildings? Who you got for that? You got somebody for that?
Yeah, I got somebody for that too.
No, you got somebody.
Yeah, I got somebody for that.
You got somebody that
they can help buildings. You do the buildings. Yeah.
Shit, we'll turn the cameras off. Let's goddamn sit down. Look.
But that's the quickest way, because and I only know that because it's really crazy, because when I was in New York, like I don't call him a kid. He was younger than me, but he was from Denmark. No credit score because he's not from here. He was only making, I think, like $500 a week or something like that. So he wasn't really making no money. He basically did this whole method. You know what I mean? He basically did this whole method by dealing with a girl. You know what I mean? He partnered with a girl to use her credit. He saved up the money to put the 3% down. Got the property. End up getting it reclassified as a commercial property with residential at the top or whatever. And it ended up giving him so much equity. He took that and went and built a whole nother property on Temple, like by Temple University. And then he raised. So now he did that. He ended up doing a fund, like a basically like almost like a crowdfunding, to build like the first what would you call it? The first technology driven dorm rooms. Right. And he built this whole little platform.
Smart dorm room?
Yeah. So he ended up raising like $10 million. Right. And it's somebody who I literally seen come from nothing. He had literally nothing. And now I don't know how much he's worth, but his property is least worth, you know what I mean? $10 million, you know what I mean? And that's what he's doing now. He done built his network on real estate. I helped him build his network. And it, like I tell people, it's very simple, right? Just like y'all got this podcast, right? Mm-hmm. It's gonna build y'all network, right? This gonna build y'all network. Y'all gonna learn a lot of information. Y'all gonna be able to parlay with a lot of people. So what I did for him, because he didn't know anybody, he said, well, look, I want to throw these events. I want to do a real estate events. So I said, all right, cool. I'm gonna get the people there. It gonna be entertainment people, but we gonna figure this out, right? So we gonna throw the event, free events, have everybody come. And what I'm gonna do is we gonna reach out, tell me all the big real estate people in New York, and we gonna reach out to them. So we reached out to them to come just to speak. So every week we was doing events with the biggest real estate folks to speak. So now he becomes the go-to person for real estate people.
That's hard.
You see what I'm saying? Now, because he know all the real estate people, right? Mm-hmm. So now he's like, people like us, like, oh, we got to go to him to get to them. You know what I mean? He becomes like the go-to person for the real estate, and he knows everybody. So now you know the bigger deals. You know how they getting their money. You know how they cut this development. You know what I mean? He got people in there making $40, $50 million, $100 million on real estate, and he's learning all this stuff. And he's learning how to do all this. And I just seen him build this stuff in 4 years.
Wow.
Like literally in the last 4 years. And that's why I try to tell people, like when you get your first property, don't get a house for you. Like get a house that has multiple units so you can have tenants. The dumbest thing is to buy a house for yourself, because if something happened to you, you can't rent it out. because if you rent it out, you're gonna be homeless.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing for you to do. But if you have multiple units, at least you know you got 4 tenants over here or 3 tenants, and you still got a place to live.
I got a piece of property right now. I done finally got a piece.
And that's what we need. That's all you need. And you need is leverage. Leverage.
I need you off the mic and move it out so we can talk.
I'm telling you.
And that's it, bro. Like I was literally the studio had closed down in New York, and but I was managing Omari. I had picked up some more clients, and when the studio closed, I literally went from like being in the biggest studio in New York City, having the best place and everything, and I lost everything. Like I had my clients, but I ain't had nowhere to live in New York or anything. You know what I mean? So I was literally like living out of a storage facility. You know what I mean? Like going there, sleeping there, hotels, Airbnbs, like shelters, whatever, going to DC just to ride the train, just so I could sleep, come back, you know what I mean? Just so I could sleep on the train, whatever, just to keep the motion going. Because my mom asked me, well, like, what you gonna do? Like, what you gonna decide to do? You come back home, you know what I mean? But what are you gonna do? And I was like, look, I'm too close to it. I didn't even know I wanted to be in this where I'm at, but I'm too close to something. I don't know what something is yet, but I need to figure it out before so I can bring it back to my people. It's some information I need to have so I can bring it back. And I told her that, and I stuck it out. And 2 years later, bought my own properties in New York. And
you don't really stay in New York, boy. You're a bad motherfucker.
Saying ain't look back since.
Ain't look back since. You know what I mean?
And that's where we talk about the bullshit right there.
It's for the phone your hoe, man.
Hey, man, too sweet.
Where they folks can find you at?
First of all, before we get to that, I want to tell you that I appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate y'all.
And thank you, man, because you are a big inspiration to somebody like me, because I seen you my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Entire life.
My whole entire life, I seen you. I know where you come from. And I know, like, for you to have the mindset that you have, that shit is not easy. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
We're not going to sit right here and make it seem like the shit that you've been through, what you done seen, and what you done been around your whole life, and to be where you at, we're not gonna make it seem like it's easy. That shit is difficult.
You just told us a little bit of something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you just gave we just have you on here to get a little bit. It'll take days for us to get all the information that you got. And I want to tell you that I appreciate you. I look up to you. And thank you for being here, man.
I appreciate y'all, brother. And shit, I look up to all y'all, man. Like, y'all, it's peer-to-peer motivation, man. Y'all like peer mentors to me. You know what I mean? Like, your stage presence, like, I want to be able to, you know what I mean, command that one day too, you know what I mean, and be out there, you know what I mean?
Shit, I can't wait till we do a show together. We started talking about it, but then we had to go on the air. So when we get off the air, hey man, Too Sweet, Jew, and Exit44 on your hoe.
Where can they find you?
Everything is 2 Lewis, TWO, last name Lewis, LEWIS _ on all platforms. 2 Lewis, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, my Wikipedia page, 2 Lewis.
My man.
You got a Wikipedia, bro?
See, that what he finna tell me. That nigga smart though. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
We be beefing on set. But on set, I be like, hey D, what you think about this? You be like, shit, boy.
Hey, the silent ones, man, they always
silent killer for real.
That's what
Gorilla killer.
You know what I mean? That's why I said y'all got a good team. You know what I mean? Y'all got a good team. Y'all can accomplish a lot, man. And it's not a lot of people in y'all.
I need you to look at my paperwork, bro, because Kenny keep telling me how this you know what? Exit44, man.
Exit44. Yeah. Glenwood.
Legendary.
And it did.
Hey, man.
Let me get like